Hey, what's up guys? Gary Walker here with liveanabolic.com, and in this video I'm really excited to share with you guys that are considered skinny. Alright, it's how to build muscle for these skinny guys. Listen, a lot of my videos, man, are for guys that need to lose a little fat, need to lose some weight, need to get in better shape, just get healthy. But I realize there's a group of you still that are unable to build muscle, the Hardgainer, alright? And I wanted to focus on a little group of videos that will allow me to help you as well, help you build muscle. You may think that you can't build muscle now that you're older, but that's wrong. You can. Again, you have to do things different. Once we get older, our bodies respond different to different things, all right? So keep that in mind. I come from a Hardgainer background, so I know what it takes. I know how you feel. At times you think it's impossible, you want to give up, but that's the last thing you need to do. First, again, mindset, believe you're going to build this muscle, and let's build the muscle together. All right, that being said, there's a couple things I want to get out of the way first. First is take what you think you know or what you've heard in the past about building muscle, throw it away, lock it away, throw it away, get rid of it, whatever you want to do, okay? Because there's certain things you have to do, and you have to do religiously. You have to do consistently, and you have to be persistent when you do it. One thing is keto diets. Hey, nothing against keto diets, to each his own, all right? I get it, but you're not gonna build muscle optimally on a keto diet. To build muscle, you have to be in a caloric surplus. You don't wanna be in a large caloric surplus if all you're eating are proteins and fats. Very unhealthy and not optimal at all, especially for the older guy, all right? Keto throws your hormones all out of whack. Last thing you need to be worried about. So that being said, you're gonna have to eat carbohydrates. So that's one of the things I wanted to get out there and let you know. Also, there's two types of skinny. So classify your skinny, okay? Are you a true Hardgainer? Somebody that eats all the time and cannot gain weight, regardless of what type of weight. That is a true Hardgainer, okay? Or are you somebody that's skinny fat? Skinny fat, you can gain weight, you're just gaining the wrong kind of weight. That's a different type of skinny, okay? So first of all, classify yourself, put yourself in one of those two categories, and listen to what I'm saying based on each category. Let's start with the actual Hardgainer. You eat anything you want, burgers, fries, pizza, don't gain muscle and you don't gain fat. First of all, it's a blessing and a curse. Awesome that you don't get fat, but at the same time, it's frustrating. I've worked with a ton of guys over the years that are in that true Hardgainer classification, and I've witnessed the mental aspect of it. They try to eat everything in the world to gain muscle, to gain weight. They give up because they're not gaining it. All right, here's what you gotta do. That Hardgainer, first of all, you need to eat in a caloric surplus 7 days a week. You need to eat a ton of carbs and a ton of good fats. Calorie-dense carbs and calorie-dense fats, okay? Keep that in mind. You're gonna keep your protein pretty much consistent throughout this whole process. You don't need to eat a ton of protein. One gram per pound of body weight is what I recommend. All right, you stay there and you make your adjustments with the surplus from the fats and the carbs. That's what you need to focus on. Also, make sure you're eating a meal first thing in the morning and again right before you go to bed. Those are two really important meals. And this stuff I'm recommending is completely different from what I recommend to other people. So keep that in mind, guys. If there's other guys out there watching this video, then I'm not saying this is for all of you. This is for the true Hardgainer, and that's who I'm speaking to, okay? So keep that in mind. Also, another tip, liquid calories. It's okay to get liquid calories in. Make some actual weight gainer shakes at home. Don't go out and buy a weight gainer supplement. That's the worst kind of calories. You don't want to put a lot of empty calories, a lot of fillers in your body that are gonna actually bog you down, okay? You want good quality calories. One other thing I want to point out, this video is part of a little series of videos I'm doing specifically for the skinny guy. So if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, guys, make sure you subscribe and also click the notification bell. That way you'll be notified when these other videos are uploaded. Because in the other videos, I'm gonna tell you exactly how to eat to build muscle and also what specifically to eat to build muscle, okay? I didn't want to put all of that in this one video because it would be too long of a video. I'm afraid I would lose some of you guys, lose interest during this video. So also just make sure that you subscribe and click that bell notification. All right, next thing, we got those out of the way. The next skinny is the skinny fat guy. All right, if that's you, I still recommend carb cycling. Okay, here's the difference with the way I do carb cycling. If you're a skinny fat guy, you're trying to build muscle, basically where I would start you off at is 5 days a week of complex carbs. You're gonna stay in a caloric surplus, eat a lot of carbs, good gluten-free complex carbs, also eat a lot of calorie-dense fats, and keep your protein intake consistent. All right, the other 2 days that you don't have complex carbs, that's where you're still gonna do lower carbs, but a lot of veggies. You're still gonna want those fibrous carbs. So those days, those 2 days, you're gonna actually eat protein, you're gonna eat fibrous carbs only, and get a lot of good quality fats in as well to keep your caloric intake high. So that's what I would recommend for you. That's what I would do different as opposed to the true hard gainer. You're still wanting to limit your fat gain while you're trying to build muscle. So that 5 and 2 carb cycling is gonna allow you to do that. Okay, next thing, the weight training, resistance training you need to be doing. You need to focus on compound lifts, good heavy lifting. However, heavy within the 8 to 12 rep range. That's different from what you're probably thinking. I don't want you doing 5 reps. I don't want you 5 sets of 5, none of that. That's good for building strength, and that's not the goal here. We're trying to focus on nothing but muscle growth, hypertrophy, okay? So you're gonna do that by lifting really heavy within the 8 to 12 rep range. So it's not light. You wanna make sure you're challenging yourself. To get to 8, the weight should be a struggle, okay? And you wanna make sure you're progressing. So typically what I would recommend is find a heavy weight that makes you finish at 8 to 10 reps. Work out at that until you can progress to 11 reps and then 12 reps. Hit that 12 reps a couple times and then add weight. Even if it's 5 pounds, 10 pounds, whatever's gonna get you back into the 8 rep range. Those are the types of progressions you're gonna be doing. So you're progressing, but within the hypertrophy rep range. Keep that in mind. Also, there's optimal time under tension when you're utilizing that rep range, which is another reason I recommend you're doing the compound lifts and you're combining that with my Tricon training. Tricon training is gonna allow you to still work within that optimal time under tension, but it's gonna be less stressful on your joints and less stressful on your central nervous system. So you're wanting your central nervous system to be firing optimally throughout this whole process. You don't want to bog it down. You don't want to fry it by doing these super heavy lifting. So those are some of the things I recommend with the weight training. Next, adequate sleep. Hit your 8 hours of sleep every night. If you can get 9 or 10 hours, even better. When you're trying to grow, you need your rest. Even focus on trying to get a few naps in every week. If you can do 3 naps 3 days out of a 7-day week, that's gonna provide benefits as well. So keep that in mind. Another tip I wanna give you is cut back on your outside activities. If you're somebody that loves basketball, hockey, you love doing outdoor activities, cut back from doing that. I would actually say eliminate that for a little while until you get your body and your caloric intake where you need it to start gaining. All right, so the next thing you wanna focus on is progression. Okay, I focused a little bit earlier on progressing with your weights, lifting more weights within the 8 to 12 rep range. You also want to progress with your nutrition. All right, if you're eating 3,500 calories and you're gaining a pound, 2 pounds a week, that's perfect. If you're getting weight gain and you're getting strength, keep with that same caloric rep range or caloric intake. Okay, check every 10 to 14 days. make sure you're making progress within that 10 to 14 day window. If you look again after 14 days and you maybe lost a pound or you're stagnant, you're not gaining strength in the gym, then bump your calories up. So you want to make sure you're progressing with your calories as well. You're making progressions with your strength in your workouts, and you're making progress in your caloric intake. So that tells you you need to make sure you're putting all of this into a journal. Document what you're doing so you know where you started, and make sure you're making improvements from week to week, or at least every 10 to 14 days. If you're only making improvements every 14 days, that's still awesome. Improvement is improvement. Keep that in mind. It doesn't matter if it's a half a pound, 1 pound. If you gain that in lean muscle weight, that's amazing. All right, it's gonna provide more strength and a lot more benefits. So that's the other thing you need to keep in mind. Don't think that you have to gain 2 pounds every 2 weeks, 2 pounds every week. That's not your goal. Your goal should just be to be gaining lean weight and quality weight, and doing that consistently over a period of time, all right? You do that and you're gonna be happy with yourself. You're gonna get tremendous results. But all right, that's a lot of information. If you have any questions about any of it, comment below, let me know. Also, just a reminder, make sure you check out those other videos. This one, I wanted to give you some general information, but again, I know you wanna know probably, okay, well, what types of foods do I need to eat? And I'll speak on that in another video. Also, exactly how to set it up. But you got the basic information. You need to eat in a caloric surplus, you need to maintain your protein, and you need to make sure you're maintaining a surplus through carbs and through your fats. And calorie dense, that's gonna help you hit those macros. And again, just focus on progressing with that, progressing with your strength, and you're gonna get tremendous benefits. And again, I'm excited to do this series, guys, because again, I am a hard gainer. It's taken me years to figure out what works, how it works, and I've managed to gain a decent amount of weight over time, specifically muscle, lean muscle. So that's what I'm focusing on for you. It's not just about the weight that you gain, it's about the quality of the weight that you gain. So keep that in mind. Also, one last thing, stay hydrated. Water is gonna help your body function optimally. It's gonna help you distribute those nutrients, help your body assimilate all of that optimally. So make sure you're staying hydrated when you're implementing some of this stuff. But again, guys, I enjoy these videos. If there's any other type of videos you want from me, then ask in the comment section and I will make sure I film those. But that's all I got, man. Get busy, get after it, and God bless.